All right, good morning. Today I am on call from 5 till 9 a.m. the next day, but I'm working right now from 8 a.m. to 5, and then I keep going. So it's like a 24-hour shift with a night call. And I'm here alone. I'm here early because we have to kind of pre-round our patients, look at the notes, see if anything has changed. And then when the team shows up, we actually do the rounding. And then we go and see our patients throughout the day, make any changes that need to be done. So I'm gonna try and record today's video, and I'm gonna do it all. Can you see that? Barefoot. Wearing my barefoot shoes for 24 hours. I think my feet are gonna probably hurt by the end of the day, but it's my first time doing it. Usually after a long day, my feet hurt. So let's see how this goes, and hopefully today will be a relaxed day, a normal day, not too busy, and the call shift won't be too bad. One of the things that I like to do, or I choose to do, I guess, is print the patient list. So you can hear the photocopy working. I just print a couple of copies so when the team arrives, everybody has a list of the patients, and we can document any changes, anything that needs to be done on that list. I would show you it, but it's confidential information. But here's the printer room. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going through the patient chart, looking at the vitals, flow sheets, to make sure that her vitals are stable, the blood pressure, urinary output, whatever the patient's on, and just make sure that they're okay. Then I check for their medications, lab work if I've ordered, and all right, so we just finished rounding. I'm gonna head over to the elevator and round and actually see. I'm gonna see the 3 patients that I was assigned for today. One of them, one that I'm not seeing today is being discharged, which is good news. And the other 3 are staying. We're gonna have the goals of care conversation with one of the families and go from there. I see pizza. Okay guys, I couldn't resist. There's a lot of pizza in the hospital, so I'm walking over there to see what's up. Wonder if it's free. I just ate 2 slices of pizza and drank pop. It was horrible.
What they do, and
I have a lecture.
So all of this is very challenging. And so they will have.
So class finished. Now I gotta go to the 5th floor. I'm gonna see a patient. And I finished typing up my notes. This is the call room. Same one as last time. All right, so it's about 5:30. My call shift has started, so I'm pretty sure soon I'm gonna start getting some pages on my cell phone, and I'm gonna have to answer a lot of questions and see some patients. But there are also a couple of consults to see, so the first thing I have to do is call the senior resident that's doing the consults on the internal medicine team and see who I have to get to know, see what kind of patients out there. Last time I saw a patient with diabetes, and I also saw a patient with congestive heart failure, so this today might be a little bit different. I am tired, it's the end of the day, so hopefully I'll be able to see a couple of patients and then be done and not have to get paged or answer a lot of pages throughout the night. I'm really not a night person, more of an early bird person. So hopefully today will be good. Feeling good, feel a little bit more confident. I learned lots during my last call, so I'm not too stressed, but I definitely want to make sure that I ask the right questions and write down the right things in the notes so that I can present it to the team tomorrow. In regards to my foot, on my feet, wearing my barefoot shoes, they don't hurt, surprisingly. I thought my feet would be hurting since there's minimal soles on these shoes. Check it out. What other shoe can you do that with? Right, so definitely feels like I'm walking around the hospital barefoot, and it feels really good. I really like these shoes. All right, peace. Let's go see consult. Gonna go to the emergency room, emergency department, to see the senior resident. I'm gonna drop off my backpack at the med lounge, the med student lounge, because I'll probably eat dinner at some point tonight, hopefully. I am consulting a patient for general weakness. Can you think of how many causes there are of general weakness? It's going to be a long night. Alright, so I saw the patient, but the patient has dementia, doesn't really know why she's here. So I called the retirement home, got a little bit of collateral information. I have to call the daughter to get some more information, and I figured since I'm calling, I got to get out of a noisy environment because the emergency is very noisy. So I'm just going to log in here, I'm going to call the daughter. It's not too complex of a situation, but I also don't know what the patient has, and my job is to try to figure that out. Just gotta type in my massively long password. So yeah, so I don't really know what I'm doing, kind of making it up as I go, and I find that medicine is often like that you are taught you're taught the basics, the very kind of fundamentals. You often forget a lot of it, and you relearn it as you're doing clerkship, you're doing your clinical stuff, and you talk to residents, and then they throw you in a consultation, and you have to just kind of learn on the go and go with it. So internal medicine hasn't been too difficult, but sometimes these consultations can be challenging, and I find that really writing comprehensive consult note is one of my weak points. So I have to really work on building up that story and coming up with a diagnosis and a plan, a treatment plan. So hopefully I can do that well for this patient. All right, so here just chilling in my call room, and I'm gonna pull up the patient's chart and call. All right, I'm back in the call room. I finished seeing the patient, getting collateral information, presenting it to the senior resident. We're admitting the patient for a day or two, and now I am going to sleep. I did think about possibly studying and reviewing pneumonia, because that's what the patient has, but I think it's better if I sleep and I feel well rested. That way tomorrow I have 100% of my energy. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. Alright, so I was preparing to go to bed, and I got paged with a loud pager from my phone, so I'm gonna call back. Hello, this is Thiago. I'm MS3 on Team A. I have, to be honest, no clue. Have you contacted the resident about this, or is this something suggested in the notes? Alright, so one of the things about being paged as a medical student is you don't know the answer to 99% of the questions, and you can't really do much. So I just got paged in regards to one of our patients that I don't know, because I don't follow this patient, but apparently they have to move her, or considering moving her to a different part of the hospital, but if they do that, they're worried that the patient might not like it and might leave against medical advice, so leave AMA. So I don't know the situation, I don't know what's recommended, so all I can do at this point is just message the resident, let them know, and hopefully with their experience they have a better idea of what to do. So I message a resident, hopefully they get back to us, and I guess I'll just go to bed and hope that I don't get paged again. Alright, it's 6:10 in the morning, and I'm just gonna get dressed, put on my scrubs, and read over some of the patients. My eyes kind of bother me, but I slept well. I didn't get woken up. I didn't get paged, so I got about 7, almost 8 hours, but I think 7.5 hours or less of sleep. So pretty good considering it's a call shift. So I'm just gonna get prepared, and I have to present with the patient I consulted yesterday to the doctor, the day team doctor. Okay, so overall pretty good call, and I'm happy about how it went. Decided to go with espresso.